Hey there, responders and RMPs. This is Chrissy Brooks here with Spontaneously Combustible Hypo for March of 2026. I am trying out a new program. Hopefully, that is going to make my audio a little bit louder when you're watching my videos. Sadly, it makes it so that you cannot see me. I cannot use my camera in this program. So, bear with me, send me feedback. Let me know if you like this way better, if you can hear better, or if you like seeing me better. We'll run from there. So grab your decision tree. We're going to work through that reading every word out loud because you know what? It's good practice. It's going to keep our mind fresh. So moving on to our page here, this is our scenario. A small pile of powder is leaking out of this package. The supervisor has called you to the unload. There is a red and white hazardous material shipping papers identifying this chemical as phosphorus, powder used in making fireworks. This package also has a spontaneously combustible diamond hazard label, orientation arrows, and DOT box spec markings. The package is not generating heat, smoke, visible fumes, vapors, or irritating the skin or eyes in any way. Answer the questions below based on this scenario. So which box does the decision tree lead us to? So as we work through our decision tree, we start at the top. Is the leaking package generating heat, smoke, visible fumes, vapors, irritating the skin or eyes in any way, or leaking too large of a quantity to absorb or neutralize with available supplies? That one's going to be an all no. Does the package have a diamond hazard label? It does, so that gives us a yes, and we move on to our next orange box. Is the package bearing a diamond hazard label with one of these materials prohibited in the UPS small package system? And Spontaneously Combustible 4 is on that list. So Spontaneously Combustible 4 is a product that is prohibited in our UPS system. So we're going to get a yes on that and move all the way down. Do not attempt to clean up the spill. Refer to the appropriate containment sheet, follow the chain of command, and notify your environmental coordinator. So we will not be cleaning this package up. So which response sheet or containment are we going to utilize first? We are going to go find the prohibited page. That should be on page 17 of your book. It says prohibited hazardous materials or responses requiring the activation of chain of command. Moving on to our next page here. What is the third statement under hazards on the response sheet? Well, let's read through this sheet. Contact may cause burn to the skin or eyes. Number 2, skin contact may be poisonous. Number 3, fire may produce irritating or poisonous gases. So we're going to check mark that one. 4, may be poison if it's inhaled or swallowed or absorbed through the skin. 5, materials may be flammable or may ignite if exposed to air, dangerous when wet, may ignite when exposed to moisture. The material may be toxic as well as flammable. What personal protective equipment is required for this response action according to the response sheet? Well, looking at our decision tree, it looks like goggles, boots, apron, silver shield liner, and regular gloves. All right, what did the response sheet or containment sheet tell us to do that applies specifically to this damage? Well, response action steps. Number 1, keep all people away. So there it is right there. Keep all people away. Cordon off the area minimum of 15 feet. That is our next question here, 15 feet. Around the spill using tape and or cones, deny entry into the area. Do not attempt to clean up. Keep all sources of ignition away from the substance. Avoid creating friction or sparks. Move persons exposed to the spill to fresh air. Call for medical assistance if needed. Follow the chain of command. Notify your environmental coordinator, and an outside responder must be called immediately for cleanup. All right. Moving on to our next page here, waste disposal. Hopefully you know how to get to that waste disposal flow chart. If you do not, the link is right here. Go ahead, watch that video. It's going to help you out. All right, moving through our waste disposal flow chart. I know that this is pretty small on here, but so we've got a spilled, leaking liquid or powder or surrender to the DMP package. We did not spill outside of a vehicle, and you know what? I'm going to stop myself right here because if you remember, when we activate the chain of command and are not cleaning up the damage, we will not be disposing of the waste. So waste disposal flowchart is not utilized for this damage because we activated the chain of command and called in an outside responder. All right, and then our compliance info. Hopefully, actually it's the 1st of March today, so probably still working on your DOK, and that's totally fine. Hopefully you've gotten into ETT this last week with your own information and signed into that MFA with your own information. Click our next button here, and then we're just filling in our information. Make sure that you're getting that employee number correct. That is really what ties you. I will get the Sioux Falls Fargo fixed before I send this out. And then picking your center on here. And I spend most of my time in the Berkshire Papillion building, so I'm going to mark those. Hit that submit button, and then you can do something. You can save your responses, or you can submit another response. And that's all there is to it this month. So hope you have a great month, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.